Hello there, everybody. Of course, just as we go on, my phone says time to stream. Yep, I know. That's why I'm here, phone. Damn you. Hello, TL. Hello, Mark. How you guys doing? I hope you're all right. I hope you're well. I'm just going to bring my window up that I forgot to put up there. It'll do it. No, that's not happy with me. Is that one? That's the one I want. There we go. Just whack that up there. Excellent. Right. Yep, we're all good. We're all good. Just need some smoke. Everybody's happy. For some reason. What is that? Something is going a bit weird. Oh, I see. It was just taking some screenshots. My camera keeps going whoop, 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 trying to focus. Odd day. But yes, how are you doing? What are you guys up to? How are you on this? Over here, it's fucking warm. It's we get our September heat wave now, as August was a pile of absolute dog shit. So we get a couple of days of summer. Woohoo! Sneaks in, we all sweat, we all complain about it. We go, oh, it's too warm, and then it goes to winter, and then we're all complaining it's too cold. That's how we work over here. So the first thing we're going to do, quick roundup, let you know what was going on over the weekend, say my thank you to people who have booked us and for gigs we've played for. Finally called off here. Oh, I see, you sent all your bloody sunshine over here to toast our little island. Okay, so let's see what's going on over the weekend. Alrighty. We just had the one show over the weekend, but it was a really lovely show. It was for a girl called Lucy. It was her 40th, and I didn't realise that I actually knew her from school. So I turn up, and I look around and go, I know you, I know you, I know you, and I know you, which was really cool. Seeing people that I haven't seen probably in 24 years, maybe, which is always nice. They were all very lovely people, so nobody who bullied me, which is awesome, so I'm always happy with that. And I got to see an old bandmate who I haven't seen since probably around 1999, 2000. So all in all, it was really good, and this was basically the crowd we had. Really lovely marquee in the back garden. They turned it into a kind of, for the day, they had a bar built in the garage. It was really awesome. Lovely job they did. Good hat, Matthew, as always. Oh, Josh. Get amongst it, Josh. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the lovely M standing there with the black hair who recommended us, so thank you, M, for that. We love you very much, and sad you've moved away because we don't get to see you as much now. But yeah, so that was what was going on. That's been our weekend. Alrighty, so to some music. I feel I'm going to attempt to play something on guitar. I thought, you know, I'll strap it on, see what happens. So we're going to do a little warm-up tune first. Let's oh, I wonder if I could do Crazy Horses. One we learned ages ago that I haven't done for a long time. Right, I'm going to need some words for this, definitely. Let's hunt them down. So any requests, any artists you want me to have a go at, if I know them, I will certainly have a stab at it. You know me, willing to make a fool of myself in any which way. I want that library, big library, all my songs, and we want Crazy Horses. Are there any other kind of horse? All the horses I've ever met are fucking mental. I saw a horse once, okay, considering what horses experience on a day-to-day basis, get spooked out by a stone in the road. Trotting along, eyed this stone, completely freaked out. Just a pebble sitting in the middle of the road. You should never trust anything with that tiny brain and that big a penis. That's my metaphor for life. All right, crazy horses, here we go. If it's got a tiny brain and a big penis, it means trouble. That's why I'm no threat to anyone. Can't remember when it's coming.
There's a message floating in the air. Crazy horses riding everywhere. It's a warning, Nixon. Every time got to stop them crazy horses on the run. What a show that they go smoking up the sky, yeah. Crazy horses are the riders in the U.S. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. Never stop and we will never die. They just keep on busting hell they multiply. Crazy horses, well they never halt if they keep on moving and it's all a fall. What a show that they go smoking up the sky, yeah. Crazy horses are the riders in the
Such a good song. I love it. Now try and remember this bit though. So take a good look around. See what they've done. What they've done. They've done.
Crazy horses. 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 Crazy horses.
Oh, I've got to do that in my band. I fucking love that song. Considering most of what the Osmonds did was, just in my humble opinion, fairly terrible. Why is that camera doing that? That's getting really, really annoying. Just keeps kind of going whoop, whoop, whoop. So apologies for that. We'll just have to get used to it. Right, okay. That's my warm-up. I'm going to grab a guitar. Could be interesting. As you know, I play guitar very little these days. I just sort of don't have the call to do it. I'm sort of too busy playing other instruments and things. But we're going to give it a go. I just sort of decided just before I came on the stream, I thought, you know what? Let's just give it a go. You know what I'm like. Okay, gonna try a bit of Whitesnake. Randomly worked it out before we started, and bound to make some mistakes, but hey ho, it's just for fun. Need more effects than that. That's better. Baby, baby, there ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of town. Ain't no love, sure is a pity. There ain't no love in the heart of town. Sit you waiting around. There ain't no love in the heart of town. There ain't no love in the heart of the city. There ain't no love since you ain't around. So every place that I go, you know it feels so strange without your love. Baby, things have changed. But now that you're gone, you know the sun don't shine to the city hall till the county line. And that's why there ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of town. Ain't no love, sure is a pity. Ain't no love since you ain't around. Gonna just cut it short. Every place that I go, you know it feels so strange without your love. Baby, things have changed. And now that you're gone, you know the sun don't shine from the city walls to the county line. And that's why there ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of town. Oh, babe, I know ain't no love, sure is a pity. Ain't no love since you ain't around. I can't remember the end of it, do you? Nah, just thought I'd try busking out, see what happened. What if I could chill that down? I wonder if I could chill that. Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel come bumping on the horn. That could work. Okay, let's try just a acoustic plucking version. I said plucking version of Rebel Yell by Billy Idol. Let's see what happens. Just trying to think of the intro. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. Okay, this could work. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that's going to be our intro, I think. So I'm going to be making this up as I go along. Last night a license for love, and if it expires, pray help from above, because in the midnight hour she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Ow! In the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, 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 more. She don't like slavery, she won't sit and beg, but when she's tired and lonely, she takes you to bed. What set you free brought it to me, babe. What set you free? I need you here by me, because in the midnight hour she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Ow! In the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. He lives in his own heaven, collects it to go from the 7-Eleven. Well, he's out all night to collect a fare. Just so long he don't mess up his hair. I'll walk the walk with you, babe, 1,000 miles for you. I dry your tears of pain, babe, 1,000,000 times for you. I sell my soul for you, babe, for money to burn with you. And I'll give you all and have none, babe. Just to have you here by me, because in the midnight hour she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Ow! In the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With a rebel yell, more, 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 more. Something different? Well, wasn't expecting to do that, but hey ho, it's all practice, isn't it? There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, what else should we do? Things are sounding very gravelly today, so maybe something along those same lines. What do you think? What do you reckon? By the way, cheers for the who gave me the like. I saw a like pop up. It's disappeared off my screen, which is really annoying. It was Ezekiel Lowe. Thank you for subscribing, Ezekiel. Very, very kind of you. Was that the song you liked, Mark? Rebel Yell. If it was, I hope that was all right for you. Something different. Something old, something borrowed, something blue. Let's go for... Thank you very much, Mark. You're a gentleman, sir. Gentleman and a scholar. Oh, I really like this one. This was great fun when I did this before. Has it got guitar? I really love this song. I don't like too many of the Doors songs, but this song I really like. If I come in at the right points, that is. Let's have a look.
You know the day destroys the night.
That shouldn't be in
Night
there.
divides.
Take them out. Let's try that again. The track's really quiet as well for some reason. Let's give that a bit of a boost. You know the day destroys the night. Night divides the day.
Time to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah.
We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there.
Please still recall the times he cried. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah. Come on.
Found an island in your arms, country in your eyes.
Arms are chained up, eyes and lies. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, yeah. Made the scene, week to week, day to day, hour to hour. Gain and stray, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, break on through, break on through, break on through. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's fun. I like that Colgate flavour. So remember, folks, chuck out some song requests. If I can possibly do them, I certainly will give them a bash. We're all friends here. What have we got here? Something a bit more relaxed. How about that? Bit of Eric Clapton. Something chilled. If I could reach the stars, I'll pull one down for you. Shine it on your heart, so you can see the truth that this love I have inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dream, and I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something Love this tune.
If I could be a king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen. I'd have it no other way, and our love would rule in this kingdom we have made. Till then I'll be a fool, wishing for the day that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight of your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world.
There would normally be a solo in here. Are you ready?
But I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Lord. My voice doesn't go that low.
Just
Low.
that's got a nice note.
Low. Ooh.
All right, what else have we got? Doing a few I haven't done for a while here, actually, which is quite nice. Ooh. Talk about love. Oh, I wonder if my boys can hit that today. A little tester. I haven't got any gigs coming up for a couple of weeks, so doesn't matter if I push myself a little bit. Let's go for a bit of Manic Street Preachers. See what happens. Yeah? Yeah.
Life is gave us power. Then one came and set us free. For what price now? For a shallow piece of dignity. I wish I had a bottle right here in my pretty face to wear the scars, to show from where I came.
Here we go. Wish me luck.
We don't talk about love. We only wanna get drunk, and we are not allowed to stand, as we are told that this is the end. Hello, Leanne. The design
There we go. Bit of Design for Life by the Manic Street Preachers. Something really rather amusing I heard today. I was at work doing my boring non-rockstar day job when a woman came cycling up to her workplace and someone was commenting about her bike and she said something about, "Oh, it's not the exercise, it's the aching minge." Brilliant. Happy in stitches. So that's an interesting question, actually. For those of you who have cycled, whether you have testicles or inner lady parts, I wonder what is more achy. Is it more achy on the balls? Is it more achy on the vagina? Which is which? What do you think? Who suffers the worst as a cyclist when it comes to pressure on the groin area? I think testicles in general are very, very sensitive, and I know I've got a very, very bony arse. So when I'm sitting on a push bike, literally all the pressure is on the what's the joiny bit between the balls and the arse? I always used to call it a snurd. It's not, perineum is the underneath of a penis, isn't it? So what's that bit called? The joiny part? That seems to take all the pressure for a man, in my opinion. So it gets quite achy down there. But for a lady, is it even worse? Let me know what you think. Who do you vote for? Achy balls? Achy fanny? Which is your preference? By the way, fanny in the UK means a vagina. I know over in America it means bum, doesn't it? It's a bottom. A fanny is like a fanny pack. Let me know, TL. What is it? Is fanny a bum in America? All right, what are we going to do? I'll tell you what, I'm going to involve the internet in this next one. Let's have a look. Let's load up jolly old YouTube and see what it has in store for us. YouTube, there we go. Fanny is a bum. Yeah, I thought it was. That's me getting absolute... I really wish... I need to learn how to turn off the notifications of all this shite. Got like 100 notifications from about a week ago. Right, let's have a look. Karaoke, you can see by the things I'm interested in. I watch people basically slamming conspiracy theorists, and there's a thing about Journey and things about Queen. Yeah, that's pretty much my my interests on YouTube. I fancy, after singing some Manic Street Preachers, I want to see if they've got any pulp karaoke. Remember, chuck out some requests. Or they've got Common People or Disco 2000. Ooh, agony of choice. Let's go for, let's go for Disco 2000. That's a good fun one. Have I got to mute the audio first? No, we're straight in with the audio. Excellent.
We were born within an hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Your name was Deborah. Oh, it never suits a joke. And they said that when we grew up, we'd get married and never split up. Oh, we never did it. Although I often thought of it. Oh, Deborah, do you recall? The house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. Get married, I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Let's go to school And Martin said that you were the best. All boys loved you, but I was a mess. I had to watch, try and get you undressed. We were friends, but that's as far as it went. I used to walk you home sometimes, but it meant nothing to you. 'Cause you were so popular. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, but with wood chip on the wall. When I came around to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came around to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Oh, what are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby. Ooh, what are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby.
I tell you what, that credit to Jarvis Cocker, that's actually a lot higher to sing than I realised. Especially that last bit. So the guy's got a fair range on him. Like Leanne says, me sorting dinner with you playing out on my phone. Mummy, is that man talking about vaginas and bicycles? Yes, I am. Indeed. Yes, darling, yes he is, and testicles. All these are wonderful things we'll all come to learn about in education time with Michael. I've known cyclists to shave their undercarriage to stop all the sores. Ooh. I didn't realise you got sores. Nasty. See, I'm a really unfit, as there are children watching, I'm a very unfit bugger. So therefore, my only sores will be from riding a motorbike, which is bad enough. So riding a push bike back in the days of old did chafe horribly. So apologies to Leanne's kids. How you doing, kids? Don't listen to a word I say. Do not take anything I say on board. Learn things from far more intelligent people than me. Right. I enjoyed that. So I seem to be going quite Britpoppy today. Let's see what else that throws up as an idea. So, where's my thing gone there? I need to make that shrink. Boop. Okay, what do we got? Hits fire and crack on. There are no bad words, it just matters how you use them. That is a really interesting point, actually. That's something Whoopi Goldberg said ages ago when her kids used to swear. And she said she didn't mind them swearing, but if they were to call people nasty names, like, insulting people's intelligence or just derogatory terms, then that's when she used to clamp down on them. And I kind of agree with that. There are places where you don't want to drop some F-bombs and C-bombs. We've all got some common sense. But yeah, I think how you use language is far more important than the language you use, in certain cases. All right. What have we got here? Cool in the gang, I think not. Absolutely. Try explaining to a very literal mind which words are bad and why. Doesn't work. Intent and audience for us. Yeah. It's something actually Jim Davidson, English comedian, said he got done for basically, well, claimed swearing at a police officer. Now, his phrase was, now, but again, there's different ways you can use that. You can, if somebody says something like piss off, or if someone says something unbelievable, piss off, or if someone really angers you, piss off. You know, there's multiple versions. So depending on how you use it, has completely different connotations to it. Right, let's go for, well, it says Lincoln Park down there, so I wonder, I'm trying to think of one I used. Hang on, Lincoln Park. What have we got? Let's see what comes up. Good old Chester. Very sad loss when we lost that boy. Lincoln Park karaoke. In the end, crawling. I'm trying to remember the one they had called, was it Paper Cut or something like that? I'll probably have a go at In the End. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, because I don't know loads. Oh, One Step Closer to the Edge. You really know you need two vocals for that, don't you, for that to work? Well, we've got loads of karaoke. Okay, if we do In the End, I'm going to have to do the best I can with two vocals. And let's mute the audio there, because that's... Oh, no, it's a survey. Cool, we're straight in. Excellent. Leanne, you might have to do the All I Know in the background. It starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below, watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but didn't even know, just wasted it all. To watch you get to the thing inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What was meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so far. I'm taught the way they were before. You wouldn't recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. Kept everything aside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What was meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, first as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know.
in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. It helps when you've actually got more of a gravelly voice than I have today. My throat's actually in better condition than usual, so therefore I haven't got that grunt to it. So it was a cleaner Chester Bennington than usual. Tune. Mute the audio. Actually, let's get my audio up so I can mute and unmute when I need to. Okay, right, let's have a look. Let's see what else we got. I need to learn Black by Pearl Jam. That is such a good tune. Well, as it's asked for Pearl Jam, what could we go for? I haven't done Jeremy for ages, and I never ever got it right. So let's do Jeremy. Yay! Right, that can disappear now then. Where's my button for making that disappear? Is it there? Yeah, there it is. Excellent. I don't know about you, but I'm really hungry. I should have eaten before I did this. Right, Jeremy. Thank you. Oh, can you learn to sing with grit, gravel, or is it a case of got it or not? No, you can absolutely learn to sing with grit and gravel, but it's a tricky one. There are correct ways to do it, there are wrong ways to do it. I kind of use a bit of both, because sometimes as long as you do it in moderation, you can use it and get away with it. I wouldn't go out and do entire shows with it because I would just screw my voice up. There are kind of ways that you can pitch the gargle that gives you that kind of yeah kind of sound. The easiest way to do it, here, Leanne, this is for you. Imagine you're sitting on the toilet, okay, you've been backed up a few days, we're letting go a big old turdberg. So you're sitting there and going, so your stomach is clenched. Now it's going to tickle and it's going to hurt at the back of the throat. But this is just to give you the sensation of what it should sound like. So if you went, yeah, yeah, you can hear that kind of breakup. Now that's hurting. So it's not the best way to do it. But when you just use it sporadically, oh, you're so glad you asked. But if you're just flavouring bits of vocal, you can then take that yeah gargle in the throat. The higher you go up in your range, yeah, you can kind of add a little bit of a crackle by clenching the stomach and allowing it to kind of swirl around at the back there. If you've got more of a claggy throat, it's so much easier because there's more mucus and muck in there to gurgle and play around. Also, if your throat is more knackered, it's much easier to do. So when your voice is clear, it's harder to do. But yeah, see, I'm forcing it today. So yeah. So yeah, anyone can do it. But there are people out there who teach it properly. You get these since kind of all the heavy metal screamy stuff came out, people needed to find ways of actually doing the stuff without killing and damaging themselves. So there are people now who can give you sort of techniques that will do it safely. But I've always found it never sounds quite the same as the people who've got that natural gravel to their voice, like your Rod Stewarts and who else has got that real kind of natural gravelly tone?
Paul Stanley from Kiss, actually, if you hear him talk, he's got a very husky sound. So when he was in Kiss, he could add that kind of real, well, grit, basically. When he would sort of, million strong, give it that extra sort of flavour to it. Dio would kind of add it in. If you listen to Dio, he's very well spoken, very clear. If you can think of some other singers who use kind of real gravelly tones, throw them out. Bruce Springsteen is a bit more of a kind of sound. But Lane Staley in Man in the Box, he's got that's a sort of real pushed, broken sound. So you wouldn't be able to do that too much, because otherwise, the more you do it and the more I found, when I used to do a lot heavier vocals, it decreased my range. But there are people who are, much better singers than me, who've got the technique and who can flip between the two. If you've ever heard of Devon Townsend, there is a man who can sing like an angel, but can do these incredible screams, and he has incredible singing technique. So it is possible, but it depends how you want to use it. Have just recorded an original that is heavier than my usual style, but my voice just sounds too soft, frustrating. Don't want to hurt my voice, only really recovering from last year. I just feel I'm a one-trick pony. That is one of the reasons why I started stealing bits of vocal styles from different people. I didn't like my original voice, and I found it very bland, and when I used to listen back to it, I just did not like it. So stealing other styles is really good, but you have a lovely voice, Leanne. You've got a real soft, sensual tone to your voice, and it's really easy listening. It's lovely, but I understand what you mean. It's when you want to be a bit more diverse, and you try it. It's one of those things. Your voice. It sounds stupid for a singer to say this. As long as you're not blowing your voice out. Like, for example, if I push myself a bit harder in a stream, it's not going to damage me long term. If I do a heavy vocal recording in a studio, providing I know when to stop and to say, that's enough, don't push yourself anymore, my voice will recover. I'm not going to do long-term damage. If I went out on tour, like, people like James Hetfield did, or David Coverdale, and they're pushing their voices to the extreme every night, your voice is going to go. It's just going to happen. You're doing damage upon damage upon damage. If you let it recover, there's no reason why you can't give it a bit of, shout it a bit. But you don't have to really... It's not boring, trust me. But I understand what you mean by it's a very, you have your style and you want to try out different things. Completely understand it, I'm the same. But you don't have to really force distortion. You can do it controlled, so with really clenching the stomach, and you're squeezing the air through a much narrower gap. So instead of just, so I'm compressing the sound. So it's not gravelling up as much as usual because my voice is a lot cleaner today. It's because I found a way to sleep that doesn't mean I get as much reflux. Hooray! So I'm not waking up with as many sore throats, which is always a bonus. Right, let's go for, I wonder, when there's lightning. I wonder if that'll work. Probably not. No, I don't think I'd dare try Dio. Let's do a bit of Rosanna. Bit of Rosanna to finish off. Leanne, the thing is, when you're trying these heavy vocals, and you're really pushing, you will feel a bit, it's quite intimidating, and you may feel very self-conscious. Just push through it, and don't be put off if you don't get a result straight away. Okay? So it's one of those things you just have to practice, get used to. Try just gravelling it up a little bit. And one of the best words to use is yeah. A good sort of what you would consider like a strong range in your chest voice. So for me, a kind of yeah. So your belting range, where you can really hammer a note out without it being too high. Start off nice and loud. Yeah! Then clench the stomach. Yeah! Force the air through. So that's hurting at the moment. But it's just to give you an idea whether you can do it or not, and then you learn other ways. You're just experimenting to start with, and it'll probably make you cough and it will tickle a bit, but it shows you whether you can do it or not. And everybody can. We can all distort our voice in some way, I think. Okay. Rosanna. More smoke.
All I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see your eyes, Rosanna, Rosanna. I never thought that a girl like you could ever care for me, Rosanna. All I wanna do in the middle of the evening is hold you tight, Rosanna, Rosanna. Didn't know you were looking for more than I could ever be. Not quite a year since you went away, Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way, meet you all the way, Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way, meet you all the way, Rosanna, yeah. I can see your face still shining through the window on the other side, Rosanna, Rosanna. Didn't know that a girl like you could make me feel so sad, Rosanna. All I wanna tell you is you'll never, ever, ever have to compromise, Rosanna, Rosanna. Didn't know that if you could ever hurt so bad. Not quite a year since you went away, Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way, meet you all the way, Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way, meet you all the way, Rosanna, yeah.
So, okay, I'm working on singing runs. I hate singing runs. And like that, some sound so much easier than others. Oh, tell me about it. Trust me. It's something I've always struggled with. Really fast trills are so difficult for me. Little ones, yeah! But I end up going like, yeah, hair, to try and get a note. I use that hair, which is really weird.
Not quite a year since you went away, Rosanna, yeah. And now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way, meet you all the way, Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way, meet you all the way, Rosanna, yeah. Jiggly jiggly. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. I'm going to try and sort out why that camera keeps doing that, because that's really annoying me. Some kind of autofocus, I think, is kicking in. And gonna end. Yeah, I'll quickly say, Leanne, I say runs and fast trills. Oh, I hate them. The one I had to kind of learn that took me quite a while was the somebody to love the low. And it's still hit and miss. Just, the only way I could do it, I had to really slow it down and go low. On some low. See, now I'm thinking about it, I can't do it. It's picking out the notes and really breaking it. Low, low. See, now I can't do it now. I'm thinking too much about it. But yeah, I know what you mean. But one thing I've noticed, especially when I'm trying to learn different artists and mimic stuff, repetition is a really, really good thing. I had to, when I was doing some stuff with you guys, and we were going to do that Michael Bolton song, how can we be lovers if we can't be friends? I've tried to sing it before and I've absolutely ruined it on countless occasions. But I then found by just running over, certain points, head to chest voice is even worse. Yeah, love, ooh, yeah. There's certain, if you can drop down at certain points, like you two are quite easy. If you can get it at the right point, there's a nice switch. But as soon as it starts to get too fast, it's like, bleh. But I found doing that, How Can We Be Lovers, I just kept going over the same part. There was that, how can we be lovers? And I just kept, my voice was cracking and everything. And then I just tried different mouth shapes, different throat shapes and things like that. And all of a sudden, it clicked. And I was able to do it over and over and over again until I got the right sound. So if you ever get a point where, this is for all singers out there, if you find you're hitting a note where your voice cracks or things, practice that note over and over again. I don't know if I can... So I think it's quite a high note. I probably can't do it. How can we be lovers? Right, okay, so now we hear my voices going there. So see if I can sort it out. How can we be lovers? So yeah, change it slightly. Lovers. Yeah, so I'm opening up and using a bit more of a mixed blend to hit it. Tennessee whiskey, I'm not surprised. But by doing that, and instead of trying to go, how can we be lovers? Pushing it all the way, I managed to do like a like open wider on the verse and things, and change sort of vowel shapes and things until I managed to consistently go between the notes. Little things like that work really, really well. I'm sure a load of you know this already, but for anyone who is trying new stuff and trying new songs and aiming to hit different notes and things that you're really struggling to, just try different things. There's loads of great info on, especially on YouTube as well, from various singing teachers. But for me, the one thing I want to develop more is my mixed range. For the people like, who's a classic? Like Sting is a perfect mixed range artist. Doing a cover of Tennessee Whiskey Loud, a hard one. Oh, awesome. Excellent. Yeah. I'll have to have a listen to that, but let me hear it when it's done. I would love to hear that. But there's so many things in singing I would really love to work on, but I'm just a lazy bastard. So and also something I heard
a really popular singer of mine, a guy called Jorn Land. He's fantastic. So if you've never heard him, check him out. He's got an incredible voice. He said, and this is a really good thing, a really good tip, he said when he used to sing in a band where he used to have to sing kind of different styles, he found he really struggled with his voice. Once he focused on one particular style, then he found it a lot easier and he could settle into his voice more. So when you do try and shake it up a bit, it does put your voice through a lot more vocal gymnastics than normal. So do bear that in mind. So, you know, it's a choice you make, but I like variety. So, yes, check out Jorn Land, Jorn space Lande. Phenomenal singer. Sings Dio stuff like you wouldn't believe, and Whitesnake stuff like, some pure power. All right, everyone. Okay, I'm just doing a quick run over the comments I've had. There's only a couple I want to bring up anyway. So let's have a look. Do we? All right. So we had one from Richard G. Love the video. This is again. I seem to be getting a lot of stuff on my my effects to use in singing. So love the video, very helpful. Hoping you can help me a bit more, please. Working with a harmonizer, fairly sophisticated, and it can do a lot. Trying to sing several songs and get the sound correct. Can you please tell me what effects you hear when listening to Teacher and Cross-Eyed Mary by Jethro Tull? Now, he's saying that he thinks it's like a harmonizer that they're using in the studio. I listened to it. What it is, all they are doing is double tracking the vocals. For those of you who don't know what double tracking is, it's where you sing multiple takes, usually 2 takes of a vocal to fatten the sound up. Because a lot of singers' voices sound quite thin on recordings, so if you sing 2 takes of it that are fairly similar and match them together, you get different kind of effects. If you sing them really close, you get that kind of Ozzy Osbourne sound. If you sing them slightly different, it gives you a whole different sound and different atmosphere. So yeah, that was not any kind of vocal effect, that was just in the studio recording multiple tracks. Okay, and for Elliot, I don't speak too much English, but finally we were talking, this was on my video for Marco Hitalia, I think his name, or Hitalia, used to be in Nightwish. Says, what range is Marco? Is he a tenor, baritone, or an alien? He's definitely a tenor, and I think he goes sort of above that tenor range. I'd say he's a tenor, alien, stroke. He's a male Valkyrie. You can imagine him charging down onto a battlefield, soaring vocal. If you've never heard him either, listen to Nightwish, and you would hear Marco doing the male vocals. Beautiful voice as well. All right, so all I want to do now is just say... I would say, but for some reason that's popped up instead of what I want. There we go. So thank you, Leanne, for liking the stream. Thank you, Mark, for liking the stream. So thank you to Ezekiel Lowe, who has subscribed. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in on our stream on Monday. Very, very kind of you. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, any criticisms, any constructive ideas, please let me know. I want to make these streams better. I've got some stuff coming up. Thursday might be a normal stream like this, or I may see if I can get a guest in. I don't know yet. But what we have got coming up, which is hopefully going to be good fun and really interesting, is I'm trying to do a series called The Psychology of Sex. And you know me, I like to talk about interesting topics, some topics that are a bit taboo, share ideas. The reason I want to do one called The Psychology of Sex is that not only because it's an interesting subject to talk about how sex affects people in different ways and different things that people are into, because, you know, the amount of different kinks there are in the world for people is unending, and it's always fascinating me, the psychology behind that all. But it's also looking at the other side of problems that people encounter, things that people may feel embarrassed about, that they as an individual suffer with, that they don't realise is actually quite common out there amongst everybody in the world. You know, we all go through problems with sex in our sex lives, and we feel very embarrassed about it. And, you know, it's understandable why we feel embarrassed about it. But I want to kind of bring it up as a subject, speak about people's experiences, and say, you know what, guys, this is something that we can all talk about and not feel ashamed of, and all feel embarrassed about, because all the things you might think are a bit weird and, my ideas about this, that and the other are a bit strange. We're all human beings, and a lot of us will experience these same things. So I think awareness in any shape or form is always a good thing, and more knowledge is always welcome. So that's something I'm going to be hopefully talking about. I've got one guest already, my lovely friend, Miss Charlie Taran. She's been on my stream a couple of times. She's awesome, and she's very open about talking things in her life that she's experienced, the positives, the negatives. So really looking forward to that. That will be in a couple of weeks' time. In the meantime, I'll be doing various things on Thursdays. So hopefully you'll tune in, and hopefully it'll be something you enjoy. So take care, everyone. All the best, and I will see you Thursday. Mwah! Much love to you all, and tatty bye.